Well, hello, fragrance lovers out there. Welcome to the Fragrant Nut. I've been gone a little bit because my wife had been sick, but I'm back. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a fragrance that came out in 1978. I had to go in the archives to find some and make me a little sample of it and then put it back in the vault. But this here, we're going to talk about Lancome Magic Noire, and that is also Black Magic. Bewitching it is, in my humble opinion. So, are you horror movie lovers and vampires and Ozzy Osbourne, the late? We miss him a lot. I would say I would have worn this at that concert. So, anyway, let's get into this. Uh, it is a crepe floral, 1978. Wrote some notes here because I really want to be specific. And it's by the perfumer Gerard Goupy, and it's Goupy. But later there are about two other perfumers that was added, and I don't know why. They may have came along and helped in reformulation later. I'm not sure, but that would be Jean Charles and Yves Tanguy. Anyway, this has a lot of notes. I'm going to probably just try to run through some of them for you. But in that is green notes, bergamot, there's black currant, hyacinth, and raspberry at the top. I personally love hyacinth, so I really wish they had thrown it in the heart. But hey, there's something special about this fragrance, and I'm going to tell you about that and why it's okay that he put it in the top. And in the mid, we have honey, oriental rose, ylang-ylang, iris, jasmine, lily of the valley, narcissus, and tuberose. All but tuberose are absolutely my favorites. And then in the base, there's oak moss, patchouli, castoreum, civet, benzoin musk, and vetiver. And you can bet back then it was real musk, probably deer musk, and real civet. A lot of these notes now today are synthetics, but back in 1978, absolutely, you were getting the real thing. And in my opinion, this would be the scent of a vampire or a witch, well, black magic. And also, I would say I would wear this in the evening, all black clothes, at a horror show. I would gatekeep this one because this is awesome. It is strong, it is very long lasting, and is a very alluring scent. But what I said earlier about this fragrance, it is known as the figure 8. And I don't know too many other fragrances that has that. But what that means is that the fragrance starts at the beginning with the top notes, goes through the heart of the fragrance, goes through the base and somehow base of the fragrance, and somehow end up right back at the beginning at the top notes. I don't know how they perform that. If anyone out there knows anything about the figure 8, let me know. I would love to know about that. But anyway, a lot of notes in here. I really like the hyacinth in here. And it is so well blended. Could hardly tell when you're hunting for some of the notes. I've been trying all day, and if I lied to you, I would say I'd probably pick up, and I may not be lying to you if I say, because it's gone down into the base now, and I could pick up the civet, some musk. I don't pick up vetiver, castoreum, and I don't pick up patchouli, so if it's in here, it is very mild. I do get that, maybe the jasmine, but I would say if any of you ever tried Magic Noire, ever heard of it, leave a comment. I'd love to know, have you smelled if it's been reformulated, have you ever smelled the latest version? Those that also that would like this would probably someone who wears Shalimar, Poison, Angel, Paloma, Picasso, and a couple of others that don't come to mind right now. But yeah, this is very nice. I'm excuse me while I smell this again. I may have to get a larger decant of this. I'd love to. This is I would say also, of course, this is the vintage. I believe if you could get you the 1978, I highly suggest it. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, if you like Poison, if you like Shalimar, the original, even a Guerlain Le Bleu would do, or Masuko, I would say. Almost reminds you of Youth Do. This is geared to the women, but I would say this is a masculine scent. This is not sweet, sweet scent at all. If it is, it's so lightly sweet. So no, this here is an alluring masculine scent. Scent of a vampire. Scent of a woman. Anyway, let me know what you think of this, if you can get a copy of it. I'd love to hear your opinions on this. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm gonna try to upload a couple of more of these vintages sometime tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, hey, always remember, keep smelling good. And in this case, like a vampire.